Richard, I'd like to thank you for coming here. I'd like to thank you for sitting with me in front of these other people and in front of the video camera and answering some questions. So thanks a lot for coming in. And as I understand it, you've been in here for about a week, and I'm going to be asking you for a 2-week period. So I'm going to be asking you about the last 2 weeks, which would include the week that you've been in the hospital, and the week prior to you coming to the hospital. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to start by asking you how your physical health has been in the last 2 weeks.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to see a medical doctor for any reason?
No.
Okay. Any pains, aches?
Just in the arms.
Arms. What's going on with the arms?
They're a little sore.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is that unusual for you?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Is that something that you've been worried about very much?
Yeah, a little.
Mm-hmm. What do you suppose that's due to?
Medication.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think about it very much?
No.
Okay. Have you complained about it to other people?
No.
Okay. Anything else you can think of?
No.
All right. Well, are you worried about other things in the last 2 weeks?
Not really.
Mm-hmm. Have you been worried more than normal for you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. About anything in particular?
Not really.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel, what's it like when you feel worried? What's it like for you?
I feel a little scared.
A little scared. Okay. And has that been, about something in particular, or just in general you feel a little?
Just in general.
Uh-huh. And in the last couple of weeks, has that been more than you usually feel scared?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. When you're feeling a little scared like this, is it hard for you to concentrate?
A little.
Uh-huh. Does it interfere with any of your activities?
No.
Okay. When you're a little scared, can you turn your attention to other things to get your mind off of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. And when you're a little scared, do you ever find that your heart suddenly is beating very quickly?
Yeah.
Has that happened in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that like for you? Can you describe it for me?
Spooky.
Spooky. What's
Yeah.
What's the experience like for you?
Let me see. Well, wow. These lights.
Yeah.
What's this like? It's like being without.
Like being without.
Yeah.
Being without what?
Companionship.
So in the last couple weeks, you've had feelings of being a little more scared than usual.
Yeah.
And it relates to being without companionship?
Yeah.
And do these periods last very long?
No.
They kind of come and go?
Come and go.
And when they come and go, is that the time that your heart beats very fast, or is that at a different time?
That's when the heart beats fast.
Uh-huh. How long does that last when the heart's beating fast?
Not too long.
What else is happening when the heart's beating fast? Do you notice anything else about your body?
I'll be a little shaky like.
Tends to come together then, does
Yeah.
it? Okay. And in the last 2 weeks, how often have you had these periods of the heart beating a little shaky?
Off and on.
Every day, every couple of days?
Every couple of days.
Okay. Total number of times in the last couple of weeks?
I'd say about 5 times.
Okay. That's good. And how long do they last for?
A few minutes.
And then what happens?
It's going to go back to normal.
All right. Now, in the last 2 weeks, how's your mood been?
Okay.
Have you been feeling kind of down or sad?
Down a little.
Down a little. What's it like for you when you're down?
Just don't feel like doing that.
Kind of like you don't have a lot of, what, energy?
Energy, yeah.
Does, what are your feelings like when you're feeling down? Can you put it into words?
So let's see. Well, my feelings down, I just don't feel like doing that.
And in the last 2 weeks, how often have you felt down?
Well, about 3-4 times.
And how long do those periods last?
2 minutes.
Oh, so very, very brief then.
Yes.
And during those brief periods, can you turn your attention to other things, or does that feeling sort of take over?
Well, it sort of take over.
And so, how do you snap out of it when you're feeling down? What happens?
I just get to think about other things, good things. They kind of go away.
And are you able to sort of find other things to do when you're feeling down? Okay. Does that require some extra effort?
Yes.
All right. And is this more? Have you been feeling down more in the past 2 weeks than what's normal for you?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been feeling down to the point that you felt life was not worth living?
Yeah, one time.
Is this in the last 2 weeks?
Yes.
And did you think about hurting yourself?
Yes.
Tell me what you were thinking at that time.
Hurting myself with a knife.
Did you have a knife?
Yeah, I won't got one.
Did you go out and get one?
Yeah.
In order to hurt yourself?
Yeah.
Sounds like you were kind of serious about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my sister stopped me.
Your sister stopped you?
Yeah.
What do you think would have happened if she hadn't stopped you?
I probably would have cut myself.
Do you think were you really out to cause serious injury to yourself? And so you must have, after she stopped you, what did you feel? And what did you think at that point?
I started coming back to reality.
Did you feel like maybe you should get some help at that?
Yeah, that's when I came down here.
So that led to you coming in here?
Yes.
Okay. So it sounds very fortunate that your sister was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd be very thankful for that. All right. And how many times in the last 2 weeks did you think about cutting yourself?
Just once.
Just once. And but how long did that intention to hurt yourself last? How long?
Oh, about an hour.
Okay. In the last 2 weeks, have you been feeling very guilty about things, feeling bad about things you've done in the past?
Yes.
Can you give me an example of what
like using drugs? Feel bad about that.
You feel bad about that. What do you think about that? When you're thinking about using drugs, what thoughts do you have?
Suicidal thoughts start coming up.
Well, and you just gave a really strong example of that.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you've let people down by using drugs?
Yeah.
Like who, for example?
My mother.
Anyone else?
No, I said my mother, my kids.
Yeah. Have you been feeling really bad about that in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Is that more than usual for you or about usual?
More than usual.
How often in the last 2 weeks have you been thinking about, letting your kids down, letting your mom down? How often have you been thinking about that?
Comes and goes.
Comes and goes.
Yeah.
Think about it every day or not every day?
Yeah, every day.
When you're feeling bad about using drugs, letting your mom down, your kids down, are you able to turn your attention to other things? Are you able to participate in your activities?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have you talked to other people about feeling bad about letting them down?
Yes.
Okay. And has that happened in the last 2 weeks?
Yes.